probably know New York City for Times Square, Central Park, and Pizza Rat. But the real magic of this city? It's in the neighborhoods. And in the water, which is in the bagels, making them the most magical bagels. New York is one of the most diverse cities in the world, made up of 5 boroughs that are home to an amazing array of distinct neighborhoods, each with its own pace, personality, and price tag. Today, we're exploring 5 that should be on your radar if you're considering a move. Hi everyone, I'm Delaney, and welcome to Zillow Around Town. If you're thinking about taking a bite out of the Big Apple, you're in the right place. Now pick up the friggin' pace, I'm hosting it! Let's start with Astoria in Queens. If you want that neighborhood feel with reasonably quick access to Manhattan, Astoria could be your move. Major thoroughfares like Steinway Street are packed with really good international restaurants, including long-standing Greek and Egyptian staples. Unusual museums and cultural centers abound. Meanwhile, Astoria Park offers green space with sweeping waterfront views of Manhattan. For such an amenity-filled NYC neighborhood, Astoria is relatively affordable. The median asking rent hovers around $3,200. Which sounds high until you compare it to the citywide average of just about $3,700. But the energy is real in Astoria, and the subway commute to Manhattan is decent. Locals would say a ride over the East River is a worthwhile trade-off for such a lively, multicultural place to call home. Carroll Gardens, Brooklyn. If you're dreaming of brownstones, tree-lined streets, and the smell of fresh pastries, welcome to Carroll Gardens. This spot is popular with families who love the highly rated schools and neighborly vibes. The neighborhood's strong Italian-American history is evident throughout, with Italian bakeries, restaurants, and butcher shops that have stood for generations. While you're at it, don't spend all your cheddar on fresh mozzarella. You'll need plenty of that cash for housing. Homes in Carroll Gardens come with a median asking price of about $2.9 million. Median asking rent for an apartment is $4,500, well above the city average. But if you're after that dreamy energy that only brownstone Brooklyn can provide, this may be a place to look at. Upper West Side, Manhattan. The Upper West Side sits between Central Park and the Hudson River and is full of pre-war apartments, museums, and that romantic movie montage atmosphere. You'll enjoy easy access to green space thanks to Central Park and Riverside Park, top-rated schools, and a residential feel, at least on the quieter streets. You're also steps away from Lincoln Center and the American Museum of Natural History. The Upper West Side is a hub for culture and architecture filled with longtime, true New Yorkers. But it doesn't come cheap. The median sale price of a home is $1.7 million, with median asking rents at $4,800 per month. St. George, Staten Island. If you want to technically live in New York City, but don't really want that anxious feeling of living in New York City, consider Staten Island, the forgotten borough. That's actually what people call it. Specifically St. George. Here you'll find stunning views of the harbor and lower Manhattan, and a wide variety of housing options. There are big, classic Victorians, as well as brand new developments popping up around the ferry terminal, all at prices on a different universe from Manhattan or Brooklyn. We're talking a typical home value of about $608,000. And it's an easy, free ferry ride into the city. Some downsides, the commute can feel long if you don't love that ferry life, and the nightlife is pretty quiet compared to Manhattan. Tribeca, Manhattan. Tribeca, the neighborhood where a lot of New Yorkers who can afford to live anywhere choose to live, for reasons that are pretty clear. Think cobblestone streets, gorgeously renovated historic lofts, waterfront strolls along the Hudson, and celebrity sightings at brunch. As one of the most high-end neighborhoods in the city, Tribeca is seriously pricey. The median sale price on a home is $4 million, while median asking rent is nearly $8,000 a month. Wow! What do you get for all that? There's the ultra-convenient downtown location, a world-class dining scene, endless shopping, and dozens of fine art galleries. There's also a whole lot of cachet. Part of what you pay for is being able to say, I live in Tribeca. But if you can't afford it, just do what I did in college and become a nanny to a handful of Tribeca families so you can feel like you live there when the kids go to bed. Hack! Whether you're into neighborhood charm, river views, or that classic city hustle, New York really has something for everyone. Tell us your favorite NYC spot in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the description for links to explore listings in these areas. And keep moving when you're on the sidewalk. Bye, have fun!